Hello. I hope you're all doing well. Yep, that's all working. This is a difficulty selection thing. I think, they're trying to go for like the classic Wolfenstein thing where each difficulty has like a different image next to it. But in Wolfenstein, it was good because like the easiest one was like, had the pacifier in his mouth and, it got progressively more quote unquote cool looking with each, as you made the difficulty higher. But here it's like so subtle. It's really not that great. I mean, I guess the easy difficulty looks a bit, I don't know, deflated there, but I mean, yeah, it's not very good. I just kind of noticed that really while setting the stream up. Hello, Nero, how's it going? Finally free from school stuff. Excellent. Time to relax or relax. Sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna start and load this wonderful game. So we're in Greece at the moment, ancient Greece. I have a sword. It is in fact the Daikatana that the game is named after. As I kill people with it, it levels up. So it was a bit rubbish to start off with, but it's getting better. But the only downside is that when you're trying to level up the sword, you don't level up, which is a bit silly. Not original Counter-Strike. Do you not think? To me, it looks more like dust, more than anything, because of the sand and all that.
Stop pushing me around. Complete destruction.
Sorry. Nice statue. So yeah, you can check how far along you are with the Daikatana, so we've still got a way to go before I can get it to level 4. I picked up a bit of a key. I picked up a bit of the key in the previous part as well.
I don't want it.
Fine. That is perfectly good ammo that you're rejecting, but okay.
Stop pushing me around.
Something happened. Oh, that came down. And that bridge extended. Wonderful. Yeah, I've been fine. Nothing too interesting to report. I've been playing the new Mortal Kombat. It's good. I like it a lot. I guess that's the only noteworthy thing that, that I've done recently. Apart from play this, obviously. What happens if I try and use this again? Nothing. How have you been finding it? NFS Unbound? I haven't played a Need for Speed game since the 2015 one. But I didn't buy it or anything. If you remember, on the Xbox, EA had that like system. I think it was, they ended up changing it to Origin, but it was called something else to begin with. It was called like EA Access or something. I think I signed up to that just so I could play, I think, Star Wars Battlefront, because that came out around the same time, but I didn't want to buy it. I would rather just play it for 10 hours and that was it. So that's what I did. I played Star Wars Battlefront for 10 hours and I played Need for Speed 2015 for a lot less than 10 hours, and I was just like, yeah, this game is whatever. Yeah, that game, Unbound, just kind of came and went, didn't it? Like, some people were talking about it when it first came out, and then that was it. It just disappeared. And it goes on heavy discount all the time, which is always says to me that the game isn't selling very well. Is this open?
Door won't open.
No. Maybe I have to go all the way back. Dialogue cringier than ever. But wasn't the original Most Wanted really cringy, but everyone loved it? Like, it was cringy in a good way. But it seems like they've never been able to kind of recreate that. And yeah, the solution there was literally just to go backwards. I didn't realize that this gate had opened. My health is a bit crap, so maybe I shouldn't use the sword for a bit.
I'm all amped up, biatch.
I don't like this weapon. It looks cool, but it's not actually that much fun to use. Hello, Landlord John. I hope you're doing okay.
I got this one.
Maybe, Nero, the reason why the cars are quiet or whatever is because they expect people not to play the game with the audio turned on anyway. The game is probably best enjoyed avoiding all sound effects, you know, dialogue, music, etc. So they just assumed that people weren't going to listen to it anyway. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. I'm sure you're absolutely ecstatic to see more Daikatana.
Let me at him.
Alright. Got you. Nero. Another part of the Aegis key. Yeah, I mean that speaks volumes, isn't it? Doesn't it? Like the fact that you can get it so cheap.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Fantastic job. I mean, at least we're not in like future Japan or whatever it was before, shooting frogs in a swamp. At least this looks a bit nicer. This has, you know, Serious Sam vibes. Oh no, this is actually really bad. The only way to kill these things is to use that hammer, but the hammer hurts you. So that's fun. Got you, Nero. Yeah, that was similar to how I played the 2015 game, but it was like as it came out. And it was only a trial, you could only play it for 10 hours. But that was plenty of time. For me. Can I drink this water? I cannot. Some water you can drink. That guy just exploded for no reason. I might backtrack and try and see if I can find health. I heard heat was good, but it was very short or something. Is that true? Here we go. Yeah, you can get health here. So we can just chill here for a bit. It runs out, but then it recharges. I don't know how water does that, but sure. We won't question it.
Interesting.
It's very interesting. Did you ever play Rivals? I played a decent amount of that one as well. See, I like bunny hopping around and going super fast, but your sidekicks have a hard time keeping up with you if you do that. Yeah, I thought Rivals was pretty fun. I don't think I actually owned that either. I might have played that on the EA Access, as it was called back then, system. But yeah, I actually thought it was quite a fun game too. But I didn't, I mean, obviously I didn't think it was amazing or anything, but it was fun. I kind of want to try out something here. Shall we?
No problem.
Yeah, just checking. There has to be something down here. Surely. There has to be something down here. Some sort of lost treasure. I'm drowning. That's not what I'm looking for. Morning, Harvey. Let's see. There has to be something down here. Something amazing. A BFG 1K. No, I'm literally just stuck because the current just chucks you into the wall. Okay, amazing. Thank you, John Romero. But that's such a classic John Romero thing. If you go back to his Doom levels, anytime there's like
Stop pushing me
a
around.
water tunnel or an acid tunnel or whatever, usually you would go into it deliberately and there would be something there. Not this time. I need to get my hammer for this big thing. Mikiko's lost me somehow. Oh, I didn't tell her to refollow. I guess that's what it is. Or maybe she's still stuck. Because of course she is. Well, him and Michael Stipe shared the same vision, I think.
Hey, Hito, watch it. Let me out.
A save gem. The save gems aren't really a big problem because anytime there's a map change it saves, so it's like, whatever. Whatever. But I'll save anyway. It'd be rude not to.
Stop pushing me around.
Can I get that? I can get that. Made that skeleton disappear.
Let me out.
What happened to Mikiko? It's a shame that the sword combat sucks, isn't it? Considering the game is literally called Large Sword. It's a bit of an issue. Why is there another save gem here? Let's jump that. Lose some health on the way down because, of course. I mean, this looks kind of cool.
Wow, the view is impressive from up here.
See, I agree, Makika. Thank you very much, Landlord John, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Nero. Thank you very much, John. You're unbelievably kind, but your kindness is very much appreciated. Enjoy, Nero. Can I do this? Just to get it to come closer, and then I'll whack it with my big sword.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet, isn't it?
We should keep moving.
No, I must kill everything. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Oh, that was actually cool. I deflected that, I don't know, knife or whatever it is that it throws at you. I deflected it with my throwing frisbee. That was pretty cool. See, there's some cool stuff in here. You just have to really, really look for it.
Let me get this one.
Getting close to leveling this up, so kind of excited about that. I probably shouldn't be excited about it. I'll probably be disappointed, but oh, I actually caught that on the way down, just about.
I got this one. Watch it, Needle.
I didn't do it.
Let me get this one. Let me at it.
We're getting there. I haven't got any secrets. I have 3 secrets out of 12. Amazing. I haven't got any secrets during this stream though. Oh, that's one, apparently. The game was feeling sorry for me. I dropped a rock. Okay, which is here. What's back here?
I can't leave without Makiko.
Where is she? Oh, I see what happened here. Okay. Sure. Unless there is a power up over here. So many ways to go here. That's a secret as well.
Watch it, Needle. I cut it down immediately.
Oh, I leveled up, apparently. Do you guys notice the difference? Not really. I mean, it's... The sword is looking more and more unpleasant to look at. Yeah, exactly. It's becoming more and more a visual mess. Hello, MSX. It is, yeah. It's amazing. I hope you're doing well. Can you die, please?
Let me at him.
My sword's gotten worse. That's a very Daikatana thing that would actually happen, isn't it? Oh, you thought leveling up the sword would make it better? No. Oh, nice MSX. Cool.
Stop pushing me around.
More and more of a burden. Visual language, it's art. Can't put it any better than that. Mikiko. I mean, that's a good. That's actually a good start, Nero. I actually think that's actually a pretty good way to say, if you want to say hello to someone for the first time, just saying hello is a pretty good way to start. Hello, Flora. How's it going? I can't wait to see Superfly again. It's been too long. Exactly, MSX. I agree. Or, coming in and, I don't know, immediately breaking one of the chat rules. That's probably a bad idea as well. Let's see what's over this way. There you go. No fun allowed, MSX, I guess. Well, you've been here forever, Harvey. I have no idea what you first said when you came here, but I'm sure it was something wild and crazy. This leads you to the river that takes you to the corner? I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. Was it that bad, Nero? I don't think I've ever banned anyone for telling a joke.
Stop pushing me around.
Oh, right, yeah, well. I don't know if I would ban you for it, but I'd probably tell you to shut up. Acro.
Let me get this one. Did you hear something?
I can't tell how many keys I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it's 5 I need? I don't know. It is. It's... I appreciate the goofiness of it as well. And this takes me to where I was earlier. That is a good way to say hello. I agree. That's not bad, MSX. Like if someone said, yeah, if someone said that for me, like I would have no problem with that whatsoever. And you're still like saying hello, but you're doing it in a way that's like relevant to what's going on, but you know. Well, the problem is, let's keep it real. A lot of the GTA community, they're not very nice, are they? So yeah. And they don't like fun, so. I don't know where I'm going. Standard. The level design's gotten really complex all of a sudden. Should I put this sword away for a while? It's probably making all of your eyes bleed. Really, Harvey? Or are you just joking?
Watch it, Hiro.
I'm not sure if I've been up here. Yeah, I think I have. Oh, yeah, there's a save gem here, and that takes you to the other place. Ow. Is there anything nice down there? Probably not. Oh, I did not mean to fall here. Not a part of the plan. And now I'm stuck. Oh, yeah. Amazing. Well, this is only 2 minutes ago, thank goodness for that. Game design. Interestingly, they put a little bit of rock here to make it seem like, oh, yeah, no, you should go in here. But, like, why would you? There's nothing here. I don't get that. Like, this sort of implies to me that you can still... You know, this is a good idea. I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I love most of the GTA games. It's my favorite series. Yeah, exactly. It's such a troll, that river. It's a troll. I think there were actually 3 of them MSX because Tom Hall's team did Anachronox.
Stop pushing me around.
What do you mean? I don't see the correlation there, MSX. That was why I never got too far into it, Harvey. I played it back in the day, but I only sort of played the first chunk of it. And then I just didn't come back to it. I think I would like it now, though. It is on my to-do list. I hope to stream it someday. I think that'd be fun. Yeah, but what's that got to do with Island Storm having at one point 3 different teams. I'm gonna just throw myself down there and see what happens. Yeah, but Invisible War was made by the team that did Deus Ex. It's the same team. So it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do a 180 and go back the way I came. I don't have a clue what's going on here. I think one of the things that you mentioned that probably played a big role was the fact that they were...
Looks like that rock is blocking a passageway up above.
Ah, Makiko.
What's it, Hino?
Yeah, you mentioned about the fact that Invisible War was developed for the Xbox as well as the PC. That was probably a big factor, I would imagine. I have played some Invisible War. I remember not hating it, but then again, I didn't play that much of the first one. I know the two games are very different, and the second game does some stupid stuff like a rocket launcher takes up as much space in your inventory as, you know, a pistol does, for example. So that's good. What a great idea that is, guys. Compared to the first game where it was, you know, it made some sort of sense where if you carried, you know, a rocket launcher, it would take up a lot of space in your inventory. No problem, Fredster. Enjoy the hardly functioning. I wouldn't blame you if you wanted to sit this one out, because it's a very, very, very boring stream. Man gets lost with a sword that looks like hell. Interesting, MSX. I quite liked Mankind Divided, but I thought it was very similar to Human Revolution. Like, considering the two games had like a 5-year gap, there wasn't much of a change there. Oh, this is different. Really? Was that the game being not very well optimized or whatever, or was that just your GPU? I didn't think it looked that amazing. Definitely looked better than the prior game, but I didn't think it was too spectacular. Yeah, so I clearly need to investigate more of this area, but I don't know how to. There's got to be a way. That was fun. This won't open. Shout out to Prague. Human Revolution was Detroit, right? And then it was like somewhere in Asia, I can't remember where. I haven't played Human Revolution in forever. I finished that though, as well. It was good. I liked it. That game was surprisingly good because everyone thought it was going to be dog shit before it came out, and then it actually came out and it was actually good, and everyone had to eat crow, including myself. Everyone thought that game was going to be a disaster, but it wasn't. It was actually good. The Wii U version, yeah, there was a Wii U version. That's the director's cut, right? One of the things it did was that it removed the piss filter, right? Which is a shame because the that was actually one of the few games where the piss filter actually looked quite good. So taking it away sort of robbed the game of its visual identity, I thought. I think on PC you can mod it so that you can mod the director's cut so that it has the piss filter again. Which is what I'll have to do if I get around to playing it / streaming it. I still have the 360 version, but I would do anything for love, but I wouldn't play the Xbox 360 version again, you know. I might have to backtrack all the way back. I don't know. And I've been up here. Yeah, that was one thing that sucked about Human Revolution. I still don't understand why they did this, but they outsourced the boss battles for some reason. Well, I mean, why does a game like that have boss battles anyway? Who knows? And then, yeah, they all force you in the combat in the base game. Oh, I haven't been here yet. I found the way. Don't worry, guys. You can wake up now. But yeah, that sucked, because I'm mostly a stealth / like non-lethal kind of person when it comes to games like that. That's how I played Dishonored recently. But yeah.
Stop pushing me around.
The game would force you in the boss battles, it sucked. So I guess the director's cut tried to fix that. I don't know how it did though, because I haven't played it myself. I only played the original version.
Get me out of here.
This guy looks a bit stuck. A common occurrence, I have to say, in this game.
Get me out of here.
Sorry. Just got a bit excited. I haven't used the Sunflare yet. Should I do that now? Let's throw this at some bastard. I guess that was worth it. But yeah, that sounds about right, MSX.
Stop pushing me around. Complete destruction.
I found all of the Aegis runes. Another secret. 6 out of 12. I'm quite happy with it. Flying spiders. Spiders that jump on your head and I can't hit them. This game is amazing, isn't it? I actually can't hit this. Right, okay. Sorted. Definitely has some of the worst AI possibly ever, at least for like a AAA game. Oh, awful.
Cut it out, knob muncher.
Stop walking there.
You jack me all up, hero.
That's better. I mean, I would be quite annoyed if someone tried to hit me with an electrified katana, but I'll give her a pass on that one. True. Where does this lead? Misery and sadness? A save gem. I would still rather much play this game. You know, I would play this game any day of the week over Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth.
I'm all amped up, biatch.
The sword doesn't even hit them half of the time.
Watch it, hero. Suck it down.
Call of Pripyat, good old stalker. I never really got super duper into those games. No. But they probably have. Most people on the internet seem to like that game. Seriously. Isn't that mad?
Suck it down.
Yeah, I can see that, Harvey. I played a decent amount of the first one. I mean, that was it. I played a teeny tiny bit of the second one, Clear Sky. The first Stalker took ages to come out. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was one of those games that was talked about for years, and it finally came out in 2007. But that one took a while.
Take cover.
I guess Stalker 2 is kind of the same way, but they've run into understandable, you know, difficulties. So I won't hold that against them. No, Stalker Clear Sky came out a year after. And Call of Pripyat, I think, came out in 2009. Those follow-ups came out pretty quick. I don't know if you call those sequels, but you know what I mean. They were standalone. I don't think you needed to have the original game installed. Yeah, no. But like I said earlier, I can give them a bit of slack for that. When one's country is suddenly in the middle of a full-blown war, I can give them a bit of slack for that. It's not quite the same thing as, you know, certain games that just take forever and you don't know why. Like Wrath Aeon of Ruin, which came out in early access in 2019, still not out.
You smell that? Take cover.
Oh my goodness, what's this?
We've come too far to give up now. There must be some way to open these gates.
Alpha, Epsilon, Gamma, Iota, Sigma. That's odd. The tablets spell out the word Aegis.
What's that?
It means shield in Greek.
Ages is how long it took to make this game. Oh dear. I mean, it took Daikatana like 3 years to come out, which nowadays would be like nothing. But back then, that was considered a ridiculously long time. Have I blown this? Yeah, I think Duke Nukem Forever, for a long time, it was like in the Guinness world record for longest development, but something beat it. I can't remember what it was, but something has beat that now. It's been dethroned, for lack of a better word. Look at this nice doggy. Oh, this doggy's absolutely destroying me. I didn't think it was going to be that difficult. Oh my goodness, where is this? Oh no. Oh no, this is like 10 years ago. Oh no. People say that, MSX. I kind of disagree. I think the DLC... The only reason why a lot of people say the DLC is better is because it's shorter. Not because it's actually better. I mean, a lot of single-player DLC. I said this actually in my Dishonored, one of the Dishonored DLC written things that I did. But like a lot of DLC from around that time period, it's just totally rubbish. It's either really short or it's just really just bland and whatever. Like, as far as DLC goes, the Doctor Who cloned me for Duke Nukem Forever is actually kind of decent. It's actually pretty good if you like Duke Nukem Forever. But not that many people like Duke Nukem Forever, that's the problem. I think it's okay. I don't hate it as much as most people, but yeah, by extension, I think the DLC's okay. But if you're one of the few people that actually like Duke Nukem Forever, then yeah, DLC's pretty good. It's decent length. It has like one new weapon, I think. A few new enemies. I thought the writing was slightly better in the DLC. Slightly. I mean, it's not saying much. It's like going from a 0 to a 1. But, you know. Right.
Let me get this one.
I streamed a little bit of online when I streamed Duke Nukem Forever, so that was back in March 2022. I actually had a look at that VOD not so long ago. And one of the people who I stumbled into online tried to court me into their Duke Nukem Forever multiplayer fan club or whatever. So that was exciting. Of course I did not accept though.
Hey, Hito, watch it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've come too far to give up now. There must be...
I don't know how many people were that guy had courted into his fan club. For a little time, something similar happened with the game Kingpin. A guy got me involved with that when I played multiplayer like once. It's funny how desperate some people get. It's like they're desperate to play with anyone on a certain game, so when someone pops up, they're like, oh my goodness, it's someone. We need to keep this guy around, let's not scare him off. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Was that a mod, MSX? Morrowind multiplayer? I know Deus Ex actually had multiplayer, and I remember playing it once. A game, joined a game, one person in it. From memory, this is ages ago, this is like 2006 or something. But yeah, I joined a multiplayer game. I think it was Deathmatch. Me and one other person. You start off with no weapons. I found the one of the pistols. I think it was the stealth pistol. I bumped into the other player in a vent. They still didn't have a weapon, so I just shot them in the face in the vent, and then they left. So that was the end of that. I killed the dog. The Cerberus. I guess that's like a mini boss. Because when I tried to kill it with the Daikatana, I got absolutely destroyed.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Well, you've been in loads of
That's an
incredible buildings.
understatement. Never in a million years did I imagine I'd one day be setting foot on the Parthenon while it was still in its heyday. Still, I sense something unpleasant about this place.
Unpleasant? What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just a feeling.
Well, whatever it is, I'm sure we'll find out soon enough.
Good stuff. How many secrets did we get in the end? 6 out of 12. I'm very happy with that. It took me an hour and 10 minutes to finish that level. Oh dear.
Wonder who she is. Looks like some sort of goddess.
I think it's supposed to be Athena. Amazing how lifelike she looks. Almost as if she'd been frozen in place.
Oh God, I think I know what that shield was warning us about.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Why? What is it?
Didn't Perseus use a mirrored shield to defeat the Gorgons? This must be one of the lairs of Medusa, the witch.
Who turned her enemies to stone. Let's keep moving.
Oh cool, MSX. I'm glad it actually works. Because on paper that sounds like a nightmare.
Take cover.
See, when I fully upgrade the Daikatana, I'm gonna be so disappointed, aren't I? It's gonna be so crap.
You have angered the god.
The Mystic Eye, I don't know what that is.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Behold, the Eye of Zeus. May its awesome might unite you to victory against the treacherous Medusa.
The Eye of Zeus. I think, was that the voice of John Romero actually? Pitched down? I think it was.
I say we go down the hole.
You're a genius, Makiko.
Take cover.
Maybe jumping in wasn't a good idea.
Let me get this one.
Let's try the Eye of Zeus, shall we? Well, it didn't do anything, thankfully. Now that's a game I wish we'd get the night dive treatment, but I don't think it will happen. AVP 2.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Another monolith banger.
I'm all amped up, biatch. What do you think you're doing to me?
Yeah, well, you can't get it on Steam anywhere. It never got re-released. Well, not on digital storefronts, I mean. It did get a, like a cheapy physical re-release back when Sierra had those. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they had re-releases that were like black and gold. I'm trying to think. I used to have Counter-Strike Condition Zero like that. I'm not a big Postal fan. I have thought about streaming Postal Redux just for fun.
Time for a beating!
Not because I think it's actually particularly good, but just, you know, I don't know. Just because I can, sort of thing. My health is poo.
Stop pushing me around.
I don't think I ever played AVP2 online. I played the 2010 game online. It wasn't very good though. I thought the multiplayer for that was pretty bad. I thought the single player for the 2010 game wasn't that bad. I thought it was pretty decent. I remember when Aliens Colonial Marines came out. Everyone, well not everyone, but a lot of people reappraised the 2010 AVP game. And they kind of realized, oh, that game actually wasn't that bad, was it?
What's it, hero?
You could maybe make that jump if you're an absolute god gamer, which I am not. Oof, 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 oof. That was exciting, wasn't it? Let's try it again. Try it again. Nah, that was awful. That was similar to the first time. There's like a weird bounce on the physics there. Oh yeah, no, you can't do it. I would have landed it there, but the game's like, no, 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 you can't do that.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Good thing there's a nice water fountain here.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, Quake 3 was active for years. For a long time. I know people want Night Dive to do a remaster of that, but I don't know if it will happen. I kind of don't think it will, but who knows. I might be wrong. I don't think I have any of the Unreal Tournament games anymore. I think I have 3, which is the ones that no one likes. But the older ones I don't. I used to have them physically, I don't have them anymore. You bought it? Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. My condolences. When it first came out, I think I tried to play the beta as well, and it ran terribly for me on my old computer. So that was the end of that. I didn't like it at all, really. I don't think many people did. I wonder how many people are playing that game right now. I think the only people who play that are like the people who go to QuakeCon and play it professionally, you know. So that's like what, 6 people or something? I don't know. But yeah, it didn't exactly set the world on fire, did it? I know Quake Live, I think is still a thing. I haven't played that in years though. There was a while when I used to play it.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Yeah, so that was Quake Live, but they took it off being a browser game. It's now just like a regular game that you boot up. But it used to be on a browser, yeah. Back when it first launched in 2008, I want to say. But at some point they overhauled it.
Time for a beating.
It was originally free to play with ads. I remember on some of the maps they had billboards, and one of the billboards was like a poster for the Max Payne movie. So there you go. There's a timestamp for you.
Complete destruction.
Two achievements in Quake Champions? Nice. Good stuff. They do that to try and get you, to try and hook you. As soon as you get your first achievement hit, you're like, oh, I need to get more. It's the same sort of thing that they test on like mice and stuff. When they like the whole theory of like how slot machines work and all that. The same idea.
I'm all amped up, biatch. Hey, watch where you're going.
Need to wait for a moment for my water to recharge.
Interesting.
Very interesting. The most interesting.
I'll stay here.
Okay. You would think that the electrified sword would like kill you if you try and use like wield it underwater, but thankfully doesn't seem to be a problem. mean, Morrowind's graphics look kind of like this, don't they? I mean, let's keep it real here. Poison antidote. I know. I'm just saying. I've never played Morrowind, ever. I haven't played Oblivion, either. Or Daggerfall, or Arena. And then I played, what, 15 hours of Skyrim? Might have to jump down there. Wow. So what you're trying to tell me is that the Morrowind community is amazing. Very friendly. Very hospitable people. Always down for a good laugh. Dedicated. That's the most polite thing you've ever said, Harvey. Dedicated. Yeah. How playable is Morrowind? If you just installed it from Steam now, is it actually playable? Or do you need to jump through 20 hoops to get it to work? Kinda playable, so not really. But I just mean, like, does the game work? Like, can you actually play it? Can you get to the credits? That's okay. If I was to play it, I would want to play it vanilla as I can. That's actually one of the things that's making me sad about playing this. I wanted to have it to be kind of vanilla, but I wanted to have some of the quality of life, like just general like PC improvements, so like widescreen resolutions and all that kind of guff. But for whatever reason, I have the box unticked for invincible sidekicks, but yet my sidekicks are invincible, so that's kind of annoying. I'm invisible, by the way. Isn't that cool? Mikiko turns invisible as well. I can't believe what it actually works. That's mad. I was actually expecting you guys to be like, no, it's a complete mess. You need to install like 20 things for it to get it to run at all. So I'm kind of shocked.
There you are.
I tried streaming Dragon Age late last year, and it's broken on PC. I had to chuck it, unfortunately. I wanted to play it and see what it was all about, but I only played it for like 6-7 hours. It was a mess, unfortunately. But that's one of those ones where it was fine apparently when it first came out, but it's just on modern machines. It just, yeah, it has a fit. Fallout New Vegas, yeah. Good old Obsidian. But Alpha Protocol, strangely enough, works totally fine.
Suck it down!
And that's an Obsidian banger. I'm glad that these demon harpies have their breasts covered, otherwise I would be highly offended.
Stop pushing me around. Hello?
Hello?
I'll tear it down immediately.
I actually bought Morrowind and Oblivion and like Fallout 3 and New Vegas like 2 years ago maybe. They were all on sale. I'll definitely do Fallout 3 at some point.
I got this one.
I got Fallout 3 the day it came out back in the day, over here in the UK. Came out on Halloween, 31st of October 2008. I remember it well. I played the game all weekend. I think I finished it on the Sunday. And that was it. I pretty much never played it again after that. We're halfway there. Well, you know what I mean. Over halfway between level 4 and 5 of the Daikatana. Takes a while though, doesn't it? To level this thing up. Hello, Illuminati. I hope you're doing magnificently today. No problem. BRB. Some people like anal controls though, don't they?
Let me at her.
I don't know, I'm just rolling with what MSX said. They do things differently over there.
Me around. Tear it down immediately.
Illuminati's a Skyrim fan. Of course. I think there are plenty of people who don't like Skyrim.
Got this one.
Plenty of them. See, I would like to cut those enemies up, but I can't. I would actually die. So we need to chill here for a bit. Well, I'm surprised no one has came in here and tell me my taste in games is garbo, considering I'm playing John Romero's Daikatana.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, that is unfortunate, Illuminati, I have to say. How much are they, Illuminati? I think the guy was called Brian Wilson, maybe? MSX? It might have been him. John Romero says that he thought it was a terrible idea and he was kind of talked into it. £8 for a song that plays when you score a goal. £8. I really hope that happens, Harvey. Do you know who likes this game? Joe Rogan. He's a fan of it for some reason. I think he interviewed Carmack, but I don't think he's... Has he reviewed Romero? Or interviewed Romero? £8?
I'm all amped up, biatch.
Seriously though. £8? Choice A song for Rocket League when you score, or a big box copy of Daikatana. I would take the big box copy of Daikatana any day.
You're wrong.
No question about that. Play the Joe Rogan acclaimed video game classic, remastered by Night Dive Studios, John Romero's Daikatana. That is $5 well spent.
I'll tear it down immediately. Interesting. I'm kind of thirsty.
Have something?
What's over there?
Place looks scary.
I'll tear it down immediately.
Exactly. You need to watch it with audio. And the knife kills are pretty fun. I mean, you literally just run up to a guy, press a button, and he like stabs the guy in the face. I mean, you can't go wrong with that.
Skull-cracking time!
You can beat the entire game by doing that. Really, Fred? I don't remember that. Of course, you know, Biggie name drops Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis on Juicy. That's probably the most famous example of that. Or Torque. Get some health. Jump over here.
Time for a beating!
I can picture him playing that. They're being very generous with the water here. Do you have that game, MSX? The graphics are very good.
Stop pushing me around.
What's wrong with you? You okay? You alright? You seem a bit...
You smell that?
You seem a bit unhinged. I don't know what's wrong. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, those spiders are not active yet. Cover your eyes, folks. Blimey, MSX. Blimey. MSX, more like MSXXX, am I right? Look at the speed we can get when bunny hopping in this game. Right, so what are we gonna do? We'll use this here, bad boy. This is terrible, this one. Let's try this. Oh, let's not try that. Yeah, it was PS2. Came out, I think, in 2002. Developed by Z-Axis. Published by Acclaim. Yeah, well, Dave Mirror, that was what they did before that, yeah. That was their, like, quote unquote proper BMX game, and then they just did BMX Triple X. I guess is like a, I don't even know. I don't. I'm not gonna justify why they made that. Pretty much Illuminati. Yeah. That's crazy, MSX. I actually didn't know it was on the GameCube. I knew it was PS2 and Xbox. I didn't realize it was on GameCube. This is great fun. I'm loving this. Maybe I need to use my hammer. No. Don't know. Maybe that did something. I'm poisoned apparently. Makiko, attack.
Not a chance.
With proper cables. Voice activation? No. This is not so calm. Imagine if it was though.
Watch it, Hiro.
Gotcha. MSX. Idiot Gamer Network gave BMX XXX 6.8. Okay. Summary: the first action sports video game specifically designed specifically for audiences over the age of 17. That's debatable. The game features 2,000 tricks, create a rider, park modes, 8 levels, 50 sponsors, and new bike add-ons. They see if they did give it a 6.9. Acclaim probably would have actually stuck that on the box, I reckon.
Check that out.
I don't think this is doing anything. What's the crappy sequel? Well, there you go. The people who like BMX XXX also like throwing lit matches at people.
Stop pushing me around.
That's the target audience right there. This is awful, guys. I don't know if you've noticed, but this is like the drizzling shits. I think some of the people who like BMX XXX probably like Postal 2 as well. Imagine if BMX XXX was on the GBA. No problem, Landlord John. Enjoy.
Watch it, Hiro.
GTA Advance wasn't that bad though. All the kids love making fun of it. It actually wasn't that bad.
Hey, where's it going?
Yeah, definitely. It's always like the butt of jokes. Like when people say, "Oh, what's the worst GTA game?" People go, "Oh, GTA Advance, obviously." I mean, it was a GBA game. What do you expect? MSX. I might still have my copy of it somewhere. I think the average person, you have to understand, people were less aware of things like that back then. See a lot of 360 and PS3 games, they ran terribly, especially on PS3. But people didn't complain as much back then. People were not as clued up at the time. Like, the PS3 version of GTA 4 and 5 are both pretty rough. But no one really batted an eye back then, you know? It's just a bit shit, yeah. This feels like a Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth kind of fight. Did you ever play Mad World? Why? What happened? I have Manhunt 2 on PS2, but I never actually played it. Apparently the PSP version of Manhunt 2 was actually quite impressive. It's a bit of a weird kind of game to have on a handheld though. Stealth game on a handheld, it's not really a good fit, in my opinion. It's like when they did that Splinter Cell Essentials on PSP. That was also kind of weird. You probably have to do something really awesome here. But my brain is just too small to figure it out. I wonder how that Splinter Cell remake's coming along. I'm gonna guess and say it's coming along horribly. Because it was announced years ago and they haven't shown anything of it, so it can't be good. Yeah, they're struggling with that Prince of Persia remake as well. For the Sands of Time. This gun is so crap. It's not a gun, but you know what I mean. It's a one-eyed wand. It is shit. I don't know how it works. It only works when it wants to. They give you ammo for it, which makes me think that it's something that you should actually use here. Blacklist, yeah. Nope, that's the last one. Yeah, that came out. That came out, yeah, a decade ago, 2013, August. Nah, yeah, August 2013. Yeah, probably. I know like Watch Dogs took like a while to come out, didn't it? On Wii U.
Good riddance.
Hiro, look!
Amazing. The sword must be absorbing whatever residual mystical energies remained in Medusa's body after her death. I wonder if... Oh no.
What is it? Oh, at least we know what happened to him.
Superfly?
Superfly. It's good to see you. We feared the worst.
Believe me, so did I. Getting stuck in a state of living death isn't exactly my idea of a fun time.
Oh no.
Oh no, is right.
Time for a beating!
I'm on it. I got it.
I'll be right there.
I'll be there in a sec.
That was probably the worst boss fight ever? Question mark. It's pretty bad what I just did there.
We've lingered here long enough.
The instant
Time to
cutscene.
find Mishima and give him his comeuppance.
And how do you propose we do that?
I'm hoping the Daikatana was charged enough by the energy it absorbed from Medusa to open up a time portal.
So what's the problem? Give it a shot.
I've never tried anything like this before. I'm not sure how to summon the sword's mystical properties. Maybe if I concentrate, focus my thoughts.
I did it. Oh, no secrets in that level. How embarrassing.
Mishima!
Misguided fools. Did you really think it would be that easy to escape my notice? With time as my ally, nothing shall stand in the way of my plans for world domination, not even you.
Of all the self-serving drivel.
Nice try, hero. But your control over the Daikatana's mystical properties is limited at best. And no mere novice is going to take down a master.
Don't bet on it, Mishima. Your own arrogance will be your downfall.
We'll see about that.
Welcome back, Landlord John, and thank you, Fredster.
Where are we now?
I'm sorry, guys. I underestimated Mishima's control over the Daikatana.
Pretty dismal place. It's cold, too. Damn cold.
Is that a village over there?
Looks pretty primitive.
Like something out of the Dark Ages.
Damn. Looks like our little jaunt through the time stream used up the sword's charge. We're stuck here.
Hey, we're not beat yet, kid. As long as we're alive and kicking, we still got a chance.
A chance? I hate to burst your bubble, but I wouldn't count on any Gorgons popping up to help us recharge the sword in this place.
Then we'll have to find someone who can.
That's the right attitude.
Stop pushing me around.
So there we go, we're on officially in episode 3 now. Monsters, demons and beasts. I've acquired the bolts.
Idiot pal. Watch it.
So this is the intended way for what you're supposed to take. Instead, I just leap down there like an absolute idiot.
You could just ask me to move.
Yeah, we'll just murder civilians, knights and wizards. I mean, it'll be fine. I've got the bolter now. What's this? Warhammer?
Can't believe how cold it is. Almost as bad as that stasis chamber in Mishima's fortress.
Should I risk going into the water? I'm surprised you don't lose health in it. Oh, you do. I spoke too soon. It's fine. Oh, it's a rat. I haven't seen much on Space Marine 2. I like the first one though. The first one was great. This is a secret apparently. Yep. Good old Steve Austin. One out of 2 secrets.
Hey, that's your ass,
I can't leave without my buddy Superfly.
It's been a while since we've heard that. I just want to check here first.
Need some weapons. Let's check out all these houses.
I'll get it.
Will you? I might have to ask Superfly instead. John Romero, you've done it again. Very poorly. Fred. Not well at all. Generally regarded to be something of a disaster. Not necessarily the worst game ever, but everything, it was a whole mixture of things. The game wasn't very good, but it's the fact that it took ages to come out and they spent a lot of money on it, and the game sold very badly, and it was just just overall a complete disaster. But the game itself was bad.
Damn, no ammo. I'll hang back, hero.
Coming!
There we go. Got there in the end.
Hey, that's your ass, lady.
Though I was looking at the Steam community page, hub thing, and someone had posted a some scan of a magazine. It was in another language. I don't know what the magazine was, but they gave it 90%. Ooh, they definitely got like a gold-plated Apache helicopter for that review, let me tell you. You must feel like an absolute dick when you post a review like that, when literally everyone else is saying this game is terrible and you shouldn't buy it, and you're that one giving it a 90, and just everyone looks at you going, hope you enjoyed the Porsche, mate. That must be quite the situation, and you quietly just like quit and move on to something else. Sort of, Fred. I think Romero himself even said that like this was the ultimate lesson in like humility or whatever, you know. I think it grounded him again. He went into Daikatana, you know, a rock star, superstar game developer, and then he came out of it being just some bloke, really. Like it did, yeah. That was kind of the end, as far as like big projects from him are concerned. He's done a lot of mobile games and stuff since. And obviously he did Sigil, which I like. I know some people don't, but I thought Sigil was good. What was the last game he did? Him and his wife did a game called Empire of Sin, which is like a 1950s kind of like mobster, like real-time strategy game, or like turn-based strategy game, kind of like XCOM. But apparently that came out badly as well. People said it was a mess when it came out. So there you go. I was actually looking at the Steam page of Empire of Sin recently just to see what people were saying. And apparently they promised like 3 DLC packs, and 3 of them, only like 1 of them has actually came out. So there you go. Isn't that good? Yeah, you're really selling Game Pass to me here. I can play amazing games like Empire of Sin. About 10 years ago, he announced that he was working with Adrian Carmack on a new FPS called Dark Room, but I think that got canned.
Stop pushing me around.
I would love like a full-blown documentary on like the making of Daikatana. I think that would actually be amazing. But Tom Hall, also former id bloke, who went to Ion Storm. According to him, they all signed off on like they can't really talk about their Ion Storm days. According to him, they can't really go into much detail about it. Apparently they've all signed something to say basically, let's not talk about this ever again. Which speaks volumes, really, doesn't it? The Silver Claw. Yeah, exactly. Like Daikatana has some good ideas in it. But yeah, it's just not well executed. Look at this shit. And now I'm playing this with a fan patch that fixes a lot of stuff and it's still broken, you know? It's kind of like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, it's also still broken. Despite people, fan patches have been made for that for like nearly 20 years and it's still broken, you know? This is the way I came, isn't it? Yeah, true. MS6. The Chinese room is now making it. I have no faith for that game.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Does it say that I'm playing my staff at the moment, Phil? For you? Yeah, just to be clear, I actually really like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline. The cheat sheet's wrong? Oh no. Disaster.
Hey, man. Watch where you going.
Yeah, and the developer, Troika Games, went out of business not long after that game came out. That game needed like another year in development. That chest just blew up my face. John Romero. Darksiders never took off. It was never that popular. I found a secret, guys. Though, speaking of Darksiders, John Romero said in an interview that if Quake was made the way that he actually wanted to make it, it would look kind of like Darksiders. They did do a 3, yeah. I don't think anyone bought it though, did they? Oh, does anyone know the way up to the top of that chimney? I played some of the first one, Darksiders. I thought it was fun. I might give it a proper go sometime, maybe try and stream it. We could give that a go. This level, by the way, rubbish. I'm not enjoying it at all. It all looks the same. I'm just hitting stupid monsters. It's like the game's actually gotten worse somehow. We are getting closer to leveling up the Daikatana to level 5, which is maximum. So we've got that to look forward to. But that's it. Sorry.
What were you shooting, Nobby?
Nobby? You just call me a knob. Black Adam Ant armor. Any Adam Ant fans in the audience tonight? But Fred, I read online that he's a talentless buffoon.
Hey,
That's what some twat said.
It's the safest looking place around here. Let's go in.
cover.
Ooh, probably. I guess we can't say for sure. What do you prefer, ant wrap or wham wrap?
Let me get this one.
This sucks. Fingers all numb from the cold. I can't even feel my toes.
How did I get in there? I wonder. Can I jump on you, Superfly? If you stand over here.
On my way.
I hate cemeteries.
Well, you can do it instead. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Makiko.
I'll be right there. Packing time.
Apparently she can open it, but I can't. What? I agree, Fredster.
I got it.
Can't get it open.
Hey, man. Watch where you going.
Packing time.
Look at this.
Let me get this one.
This doesn't look very safe. What did they build this place for anyway?
Let's see if...
Now it's starting to get hot. With all these temperature changes, I'll probably catch pneumonia.
It's not as confusing as Hexen, at least. John Romero did have a hand in Hexen, though, you do know that. He actually helped Raven Software a little bit with that, so there you go. There's a connection there. Did that worm just vomit on me?
Take cover.
I picked up a shard of the purifier.
Time for a meeting.
I never really played much of Hexen,
Watch it, hero.
but the thing that always put me off was just like all the confusing level design. I actually have a I don't have the full big box of it, but I have the jewel case that would have came in the big box. I actually have that because I found it in a charity shop last year, and I just thought it would be a fun thing to have. Nintendo 64, yeah. Hexen was ported to everything. It was on the Sega Saturn even.
Could just ask me to move.
The Nintendo 64 version was considered to be quite good because it had split screen co-op. So that was kind of dope, I guess. Good luck finding someone who wants to play Hexen with you, that. I guess that's the problem. Legacy of Kain Defiance, I rented that back when it first came out. Back in 03. Nearly 20 years ago. Is that it? Did we really go? Is that it? Like... You sure there's nothing else in here? That's a dead end. This puddle looks weird to me. Soul Reaver 2 was supposed to be on the Dreamcast, but it got canned. The first one came out in the Dreamcast though, I think. Yeah, most PC ports back then were crap. Where are my friends at? Yeah, it's probably the most famous example of a cancelled Dreamcast game.
I'll be there in a sec.
On my way.
Well, that's where Blue Shift originated from.
Hey, man. Watch where you going.
Oh, here's a switch. I'm overthinking it, guys. And I don't even need this armor. Great. Yeah, some of it did, MSX. Some of it did. Decent chunk of it did, actually, now when I think about it. The skins and the sound effects and some of the maps. Well, smaller studios are quite bad at communication, so they're probably not gonna... for whatever reason, indie studios just seem to stay quiet for a long time when it comes to games that are in development. Not all of them, but some of them are.
I can't leave without Makiko and Superfly.
Here we go.
Those things give me the creeps.
That's not all they'll give you if you're not careful. Ever hear of the bubonic plague? Stuff's highly contagious. Whole damn village seems to be infested. So watch yourselves.
Point taken.
Who's there?
Please, don't hurt me. My name is Musildi. I mean you no harm, I swear it.
Then why were you hiding?
Like you, I was seeking refuge from the Buboids. Are you strangers to this region?
Yes. We come from a faraway land.
Yes.
Never have I seen such a weapon as this. Magnificent craftsmanship. I suspect magic had a hand in its creation. I can still sense the sword's latent power. Are you some sort of mystic warriors?
I guess you could say that. We're on a quest.
Of a noble nature?
No.
I suppose so. We're out to overthrow an evil tyrant. Unfortunately, we can't reach him until we find a way to recharge our sword.
I see. Then perhaps there's a way that you can help my village, and we can help you in return.
How so?
You are in the domain of King Gareth, 10th in the Gareth bloodline, and one of the most revered and respected rulers in our realm. For many years we prospered under the good king's rule, but as you can see, our land is now festering with the taint of a dreadful disease. A hideous plague has corrupted the very souls of my people. What was once a fruitful, peaceful village is now home to a legion of rotting corpses and the walking dead. The one responsible for this madness is a powerful necromancer named Nar. From his lair in the underworld, he brought forth the plague in order to enslave our village and recruit unwilling victims for his army of the damned.
That's awful. Why hasn't your king done anything to stop him?
Alas, poor King Gareth has gone insane. A former paladin, he long ago lost all reason and went completely mad.
I don't get it. What drove him over the edge?
The sudden death of his family. You see, the plague transformed his beloved wife and child into witless beasts, forcing the king to burn them alive. Consumed by grief, he smashed the purifier against their gravestones, shattering the weapon into 7 pieces.
Purifier?
Forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. The purifier is a holy sword forged by Gareth's ancestors many generations ago. It is said to possess unspeakable amounts of magic.
Even now that it's broken?
Such power can never truly be broken, only temporarily severed. If the purifier were ever recovered, it could be used to defeat Nar for all time, and perhaps even restore the king's sanity. Well aware of the sword's potential, Nar scattered the 7 shards throughout the king's castle and surrounding lands. To make matters worse, he used his own dark magic to ally himself with the king and convince him that his family was deliberately infected with the plague by parties unknown. In his futile search for the fictitious killer, the desperate monarch grew even more despondent, becoming oblivious to the fact that the people under his rule were either all dead or dying in droves from the same plague that had claimed his wife and child.
And now you want us to find the pieces of this purifier?
Well, the way I see it, it may be the only hope you have of ever finding sufficient energy to charge your own sword.
He may be right. What do you guys say?
Doesn't look like we've got much choice.
Agreed. Let's get to it.
Fine. Where do we start?
Look beyond the mountain pass. But be forewarned that you may encounter some dangerous sorcerers before reaching King Gareth.
Why am I not surprised? Anything else?
Actually, yes. You'll have to locate 3 special keystones in order to open the village gates.
Special? In what way?
The keystones were carved in 3 distinct shapes. A trigon, a hexagon, and a quadrangle.
A quadrangle?
One piece is said to be sleeping with the undead. The other is being held by a dragon. And the third was placed in the cellar of the very church we're now standing in. Unfortunately, I barricaded the entrance to the cellar some years ago. I'm afraid it's inaccessible. There's supposed to be another way to get down there, but for the life of me, I can't remember how. I'm sorry.
Enjoy,
Don't worry,
John.
Isilde. We won't fail you. If there's some sort of secret passageway to the cellar hidden here somewhere, we'll find it.
The Half-Life 2 on the Xbox, a little bit like GTA Advance, you know? Is it that good compared to, is it that good in the grand scheme of things? No, but if you didn't have any other options, then it was fine, I guess. That was my first proper playthrough of Half-Life 2, was on the Xbox. I'm sliding all over the place here. I feel like I'm playing Counter-Strike on a surf map. The ring of fire protection. Great. Does that mean I can just jump into the lava here? I'll save before this is not a good idea. There you go. I'm glad I saved. Johnny Cash loved this map. I can't believe it, but this game is actually getting worse for me. I actually thought the Greek part wasn't too bad. Some of the level design was a little confusing, but overall not too bad. But this might be the most boring part of the game so far. Can't wait. Mingly. What's the point in this? There's got to be one. To get the fire of protection, or the ring of protection. Is that it though? Well, you can just climb up the ladder. Oh, but maybe you go down here. Aha, here we go. This is it. Okay. Sweet. I accidentally found the way. By the way, Fredster, the reason why our lists don't match up is because I fixed the thing that you told me to fix, remember? I've actually done that. So that's why it doesn't line up. Oh, we're getting close to fully leveling up the beautiful sword here. I appear to be a little bit stuck. I do like the bolts that stick into the thing, it's good. Yeah, music's alright. I wouldn't say it's anything amazing, but it's alright. I think the graphics are sometimes okay. sometimes. It's not that bad looking. I think for 2000 it looks fine. Even though it's on an aging engine at that point. It still looks fine. I actually have no idea how to get out of here. I'm not a celebrity, but please get me out of here. Hello, Reptiloid87. Thank you very much for the Giga Raid. Thank you very much. I hope you had a marvelous stream. Ian Beale was on it once. He's a celebrity.
Bloody hell, I ain't been here in a while.
I guess not. Hello, Infernal. I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for being subscribed for 14 years. You're very, very kind. I do appreciate that. Immensely. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're all doing well. You've came in at a bad time. You've came in at a time where I'm just hopelessly stuck. I can't knock these things off. It's all very confusing. Oh, here we go. Did you see that, Fred, the entire time? Do you think I'm a blind twat? Nope, okay. I feel a bit better then. How are you finding it, Reptiloid? I'm playing John Romero's not quite latest bug-free masterpiece. I actually quite liked Fallout 4, but I'm in the minority.
Hey, man, watch where you going.
From here on, though, no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. In fact, what did I go in there for? Was it to get the, how many of these do I have? I have a lot of crap, let me tell you. 1, 2. Okay. I think did that guy? I couldn't pay attention to the cutscene because it was so boring. But I think the guy said that there's 3 of those things I need to find. I don't think you can look at your current objective or anything like that. That might be a thing, I don't know. I don't think it is though. Scoreboard is not up. Screenshot, silent screenshot. Nope. Nah. It's fine.
Get off me!
Decent action game. Yeah. I know what you mean. I haven't played it since when it first came out, but I finished it and I enjoyed it.
Stop pushing me around.
But yeah, Daikatana, I think this game is actually gotten worse. I can't believe it. Oh, let's take this while we're here. No, I'm just using the 1.3 patch. The fan patch. And it works pretty well for the most part. I wanted to have a fully vanilla experience. And I wanted to have it so that the NPCs can die. But I have that selected, that they're not invincible, but they're still invincible. So I'm just rolling with that. It's probably for the best that they can't die. That probably makes the game at least 10 times better on its own. But apart from that, I'm playing the game like it was back then, so I'm not quick saving or anything like that. I'm using the save gems system, which actually isn't that bad. I don't get why some people complained about that back in the day, because the save gems are quite frequent and the game auto saves every time you make a load transition, so it's not that big of a deal. I think out of all the things to complain about, that really wasn't one of them, but you know.
You could just ask me to move.
I know this is towards the start, so I'm thinking that this probably is not the way to go. Even though I did find something to kill, which got my hopes up a little bit.
Everyone here has been transformed by the plague. Hideous. Hey, watch where you're going.
How many secrets have we got? 2 out of 4. It's not too bad. 50% or more I'm pretty happy with, generally speaking. But yeah, this part of the game is just so confusing. Oh, I've said that multiple times already, Inferno. If you weren't gone for so long, you would have heard me crack that joke at least 5 times. I would actually love to see it. I think that would be amazing.
I can't leave without my buddy Superfly.
He said the line, guys. Look, we can all go home. I can just turn the stream off now. That's the problem, because I have to say, in this with this version of the game, they do keep up pretty well, but sometimes you move so quickly, especially when you're sprinting and bunny hopping along, they have a hard time keeping up with it all. But yeah, generally speaking, they're not actually too bad, but they sometimes get stuck on things. So I've been down here before. And I think I might have got one of the things from here. Oh boy. What does this do? It clearly looks like a thing, doesn't it? It's even got like bars that look like they've raised up. But it's just, I don't know. I'm imagining that opens at some point.
Check that out.
Check what out? But I just don't know. Navigation hasn't been that bad until this point. The Greek episode was a little bit confusing, but it wasn't too bad. And this is a dead end.
Watch it, Hiro.
Oh. Oh, I actually thought I was falling in there. Oh, I actually thought I was falling in there as well. There you go. The total time, it's gonna be astronomical by the time I'm done. Music's not bad, yeah. And I was saying, I actually think the graphics aren't actually that bad either. Despite using an aging engine at that point. Daikatana doesn't have the weird like texture warping thing that most Quake 2 engine games have. They're stuck somewhere. See, stuff like this happens.
Interesting.
And it's very interesting.
No problem. I'll stay put.
I'll hang.
Chill, dude, I'm coming.
On my way.
Yeah, but the Quake 2 engine was one of the first engines to actually have texture filtering as a feature, so I'm cool with it. I don't like texture filtering on stuff that's not supposed to be texture filtered though, if that makes sense. But this engine actually is built for it, so yeah, I'm fine with it.
Hit me again and I'll bust you down.
I think you can turn it off though.
Stop pushing me around.
Yeah, that just looks terrible. Bethesda AI. And I'm pretty sure we don't have to go in there because we were just there. That's where when you guys raided us and I came up from the bottom. I went up a rope here. And then you jump out here, and then you slide on the roof, literally slide on it. There's a window here, you jump through that, you come down this ladder, and then to open the secret passage you need to use this organ like 5 times, and then this trapdoor opens, and then I was down here for a bit. And I don't even know if I achieved anything of much down here, and then I was stuck for a bit, and then I realized, oh, here's the switch. So yeah, that's it. That's what we've done basically. This game does have some good ideas. Some. It's just the execution wasn't there. No problem, John, enjoy. That is a classic command, Fred. Unscripted AI. We've got this new system in our game called unscripted AI. It is, it's so good. It should have been a meme, and it's not. Gaming with a friend? What? That's impossible. Absolutely impossible.
Hey, man. Watch where you going.
How could you leave without Superfly?
Check that out.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, Harvey. But yes, good luck, Inferno. Maybe I'll ask Jeeves on what to do next. All of these buildings look the same, roughly. Like, the interiors of them, pretty much all the same.
Stop pushing me around.
That's where I came from. The Dragon Claw Inn. Secret in there
You like pushing me around?
that I already got. I think I have a few Infusion interactive games on my GOG wishlist. That is an excellent question, Fred. I know for a while it was just to ask. But then they brought Jeeves back. They thought Jeeves was gonna be their savior. What's up?
Hey, watch where you're going.
Every wannabe alternative to Robogant is a Robogant clone.
You could just ask me to move. Who?
At least Ride the Hell Retribution doesn't have this problem. This is where we started back in the day. Oh, nearly an hour spent on this level. An hour of my life that I will never get back. It's gone. I will never get it back.
Stop pushing me around.
There's Monster, Demon, and Beast over there.
Check that out.
Look, that's what it looks like when you kill something. It's been so long since I've done it. I've forgotten what it looks like.
What did I just get on me?
You can't slide up the rock. Or the cliff, whatever. Cliff rock. I'm sure surely there's someone out there in the world called Cliff Rock. Shall we bing it? I feel like I've looked everywhere, but maybe I haven't, that's the thing. Obviously I haven't.
I can't leave without Makiko.
This looks interesting.
We need to get out of this.
Here we go. This has potential.
We need to get out of this village.
Why did the barrels explode? No other barrels in the game have exploded up to this point.
Hey man, watch where you going.
There we go. Puzzle solved.
Let me out.
Locked. So I need the quad keystone. Welcome back, John. I thought I was making progress, but I'm not. I need to find the quad keystone. What on earth? Mana skull.
Door won't open.
Watch it, Hiro.
I really thought we were making progress, you know? Bow-dow-dow-dow. Yeah, I don't know. A game like this really needs objectives. Just a thing to remind you what it is you're doing. So in this case, I need the squad or the quad keystone, but I have no idea where that is. But I think we were told where it was earlier. That's the problem. It reminds me, Fred, of that website How Long to Beat. Obviously it's a bit different, but it's just like the idea of like having a website that tells you roughly how long it takes to finish a game. I thought that was a good idea. And I do use that website every once in a while, just to get an idea. Of course these barrels don't explode, do they? Why would they? Don't be silly, Vodster. That, yeah, you nailed it, Harvey, yeah. I'm just gonna quickly check Bing. I'm not gonna full on like look it up. I'm just looking to see if I can get a slight idea. Right, I have a slight idea. There you go. Slight idea. It's actually here. No shit, it's actually here. This is it, guys. What you were supposed to do is shoot glass, or not glass, shoot ice. And swim all the way down there. That's what you're supposed to do, guys. I don't feel stupid for not getting that. I just so happened to be right next to it. That was very, very convenient.
I can't leave without Makiko and Superfly.
Get off me!
The guy's a genius. Harvey. Very dodgy Google search, it is. How long the beat? 10 minutes? Question mark? Here we go. Oh, I'm so hyped. Over an hour to get
This
past
path
this
should
level.
take us up the side of the mountain and put us right in front of Gareth's castle. Hopefully we won't encounter too much trouble along the way. Is something wrong?
Just feeling a bit queasy from that rat bite. It'll pass.
Not if that rat was a carrier for the plague that's been sweeping over this godforsaken place.
Maybe we should stop a while so you can rest.
No, I'll be fine. Let's keep going.
Suit yourself.
Wow. It'll be amazing from here on, though. Yeah, just walk off the plague. It's fine. Not a secret. Not tagged as a secret.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Get off me!
Look at that beast. Oh, I leveled up.
I'll tear it down immediately.
Stupid load! Watch it!
Stupid load.
Suck it down!
That water's looking mighty cold. I really don't want to start swimming in it.
It's not cutting the mustard. How do you get out of here? Should have thought about that before getting in, huh? You can swim up the waterfall. Because that makes sense, doesn't it? I found a secret, guys. Ballista logs. Oh, sorry, Superfly. My health is a bit crap. It's less crap now.
Watch where you going.
Watch it, hero.
The Reef Orb.
What's up?
The power-ups in this are pretty useless, I have to say. Don't get me wrong. Being invisible, cool and all, but it's not like a big deal. Being able to jump higher for a little bit, you know, cool, I guess.
I wish we had brought some
But so
jackets.
what?
Be careful, everyone. This is some mean-looking lava.
Let me get this one.
Can't get it open.
Let me get this one.
That's a shard of the purifier.
We should stop and rest before going in.
Not on my account.
You sure? You're not looking well at all.
No, I'll be fine. Let's keep going.
Cough, cough, cough. K-O-F-F.
Then let's keep moving.
That was the shortest level of all time.
Mikiko!
Look, I'm not helpless.
Nobody said you were. But you can't go on like this. We've got to get you some help.
Maybe you're right. You'll have to go on without me.
Mikiko!
No can do.
Hey, what are you doing, you
Hate to disappoint you, lady, but we don't need no martyrs. At least, not today.
You'll just have to hang in there until we can find a cure for that damned plague. Come on.
I mean, surely Superfly would get it. If she really did have the plague.
That's your ass, lady.
Look at this, Vikings and stuff. Don't know if they're really Vikings, but you know what I mean. Big blokes with armor and axes. Exactly.
We need to find a way up into that structure. Hey, man. Watch where you going.
Most Quake 2 engine games have rats as enemies. What's that all about?
One more of those, and I'll take your eyes out.
Exploding chest. You could call that a chest burster. I don't know what I'm doing. I got a secret though. Oh, we're getting closer and closer to getting the big level 5. That's another secret. This is where we started, I think. Sounds like a fun prompt to me, Fred. How did they get the sword so badly wrong? Like it's impressive.
You like pushing me around?
Door won't open. Door won't open.
Enjoy, Fredster. I don't know where Makiko is. Oh no, Makiko's on Superfly, of course. Sorry, the story is just so exciting in this game, I sometimes lose track of it. This is where I find that secret. But like, what's the game plan from here? This doesn't open.
Door won't open.
Oh, there's a switch next to it, that's why.
Door won't open.
The claw hand thing seems a bit redundant considering you have an electric sword. Olive oil in the bread dough, oh no. Disaster.
Hey, man. Watch where you going.
Like, why is this so difficult? Is Superfly coming? What happened to him?
Door won't open.
I'm a bit concerned.
Door won't open. I can't leave without my buddy Superfly.
I think that just takes us to where we were. There we go. Oh, bum. Oh, the ballista. I haven't got the faintest clue where Superfly is.
Chill, dude, I'm coming.
Door won't open. Door won't open.
There he is, okay.
You could just ask me to move.
Like most of the game. Escort game.
Door won't open.
Nearly dead. What were you doing, Superfly?
Hey, that's your ass, lady. Chill, dude, I'm coming.
Huh. Certainly not too cold in here.
don't have that much health, which is a bit of an issue. There's probably health somewhere. You just gotta keep pushing on. You'll find it eventually, right? Oh, here we go. Fully leveled up the Daikatana. What do you guys think? Isn't it amazing? A little bit of health. Oh no. I think on that note I have to stop because that's just no good. So it seems like leveling up the Daikatana wasn't really worth it in the end because it seems a bit rubbish still. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. It's such a weird game, isn't it? I don't even know what to say. Yeah, no problem. Thanks everyone for coming by. Really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm just gonna go away. But yeah, thanks everyone. I might not be on tomorrow. I might be back on Sunday. That's the plan. Anyway, but yeah, have a good one. Very kind, Harvey. Very kind. And yeah, have a good one. Bye bye. Night night.